Okay, this video is about wheels and tires. Okay, so you see here we have three different widths of wheels, okay? We don't use this one anymore on any karts. We were for a little while using on the pro karts. We no longer are using those. So just pretend that those don't exist. This is the medium width. Some of the race karts have this width of rear wheel. I think all the pro karts have this width of rear wheel. If you ever have to change a wheel and tire on a kart on the back, make sure you are using the same width of wheel on one side as what's on the other. You must never mix this size and this size on the back of a kart. You got to change them both, or make sure that you match up whatever's back there, okay? This is what we use on the front of the karts. Now, here's an interesting little thing. I'll turn it sideways so you see. This is 4 different brands of front wheels that we've used over the years. And you'll notice that this one is the narrowest, this one's a little wider, this one's wider still, and this is the widest, yet it's still a front wheel. You can mix and match these, all right? There are slight variances, obviously, in the width, but I'm not gonna fuss too much about that. We try to keep them the same on one side as the other, but I know that that's next to impossible. But make sure that you are always using a narrow wheel with a narrow wheel. Like, don't mix and match one side and the other. They must always be matched up that way, okay? The other thing is about mixing and matching is tires. One of the karts has a brand new tire on one side, on the one side of the kart, but a used one on the other. We must never do that. So this is a used tire, okay? And I've even gone to the trouble of putting used on there. If you break a wheel on a kart and you have to change like a front wheel, let's say, you have to change it. If you're grabbing another wheel and tire, make sure it's a used one you're putting on there. Do not put a brand new one on there unless the tire is so new that you can still see this line. If it's that new, you can still see that line, fine, put another new one on there, that's okay. But otherwise, I don't want new tires mixed with used tires. Now, you can put brand new tires on the front of a kart if there's used tires on the back. You just must never switch from left side to right side and like have a new one on the left side and a used one on the right side, okay? So that's all for that. And we try to always have a couple of new fronts and a couple of new rears, plus one used front and one used rear mounted on wheels ready to go. But even with all that, still situations can arise and something has to be done. So just use your head and don't mix and match, because the performance of the karts and the handling is very much affected by having different wheel widths on one side and the other. All right, thanks.